Hello, dear students, and welcome to mathematics class. Children, today we are going to study about the concept of area. You have learnt area in your previous classes. Area is the amount of space inside a flat shape. To calculate the area of how much flooring do I need to cover a particular space, I want to act this as a maths test for you as a students. The first shape we work with is rectangle. Area is always measured in square units. So here I am going to divide this rectangular into various squares. So here I have divided a rectangle into 15 small squares, or you can say 15 square units. So I have 3 in its width and 5 in its length. So, to calculate the area over here, I am going to multiply 3 into 5, which is going to give me 15 square units. The quickest way to find out the area of a rectangle is to measure two edges inside and then multiply. The sides which are adjacent, we are going to calculate that first. So here I have my length and width. When I am going to multiply it, I'll get the area. Let us see this with an example. Since I have a bigger rectangle over here, it will be very difficult for me to count the squares. So, I am going to use the formula to do it in a speedy way. To find out here the area, my length is 10 meter and my breadth is 7 meter. When I am going to multiply it, I am going to get 70 meter square, which is the area of this rectangle. So, whenever you need to find out the area of a rectangle, you are going to use the formula length into breadth or length into width. Moving forward, let's talk about square. Now, only one side length is all you need in a square because all the sides of the square are same. So here it is given 5. I'm going to multiply the length by its own side into side. So 5 into 5 is going to give me side into side, which is the area of the square, 25 centimeter square. So we have got a formula. To calculate the area of a square, we need to multiply side 2 times. I can take another example where I have the side as 8 meter. So my area will be 8 into 8, which is 64 meters square. If I talk about area of a triangle and a rectangle, I can observe how to find the area of a rectangle is by multiplying two adjacent sides which we studied just now, which is length into breadth. Or you can say length into width. So if I have 4 centimeter as length and 3 centimeter as breadth, it will be 4 into 3, which is going to give me 12 centimeters square. But what if I am going to divide this rectangle into two parts by cutting it diagonally? Now I have two triangles, one of 3 centimeter and another of 4 centimeter. The length and breadth of this particular triangle is given. So since my rectangle is half, now my area will also be half. So 3 into 4 is 12, which is divided by 2 give me 6 centimeters square. So perimeter of a triangle is nothing but half into base into height. Moving forward, children, we are going to talk about finding the area of a parallelogram. Now, what is a parallelogram? This shape is known as parallelogram, quadrilaterals with both pair of opposite sides parallel. This is its property. Now, how can we find its area? Here, what I am going to do is, I am going to take this particular parallelogram and cut it from one particular side. By drawing the perpendicular line, I cut it and add this part to the other side. So I am not deleting any part. The entire area of the parallelogram is still there, just rearranged. We have cut from one end and putting it on the other end. Here, we know that the area of a rectangle was length into width, right? So, I can take the area of a parallelogram as base into height. To find the area of a parallelogram, which is actually same as a rectangle, what am I going to do? It needs a right angle. So 8 centimeter is the base. I'm going to draw a perpendicular line, which is the height of this parallelogram. Since it is making the right angle, which is the property of a rectangle, so I am going to get the area of my parallelogram by multiplying base into height. So I can write over here area is equals to base into height, which is 4 into 8, 32 centimeter square. I hope this is clear, children. Based on all these formulas, we are going to solve the questions of the exercise. Keep on practicing. Stay blessed. Stay at home. Thank you.